let's go inside. And here you will see immediately why it's called the Louvre. Yes, the Mona Lisa sits proudly here watching and overseeing everything that happens in this little bathroom. Right, this room was a very boring, nondescript, beigey colour. Everywhere, floor, shower, walls, ceiling, you name it, beige. And I struggled for inspo, and then a few months ago, suddenly I had an inspo flash. Inspired by this lovely lady here, I decided that we would go for dark and interesting in here. I'll put some stills so that you can get a better overall picture of the room when I edit this, in itself a work of art. So this is what we've got. We've got on the walls calc green, on the ceiling calc green, and on all of the woodwork calc green. I think it gives a very cozy feel to the room, and I have to say, every time I come in here since it's been decorated, it gives me an uplift, so it was definitely worth doing. We managed to find some towels from Next in something called green fern, and I think that goes really well with the paint. My struggle with this bathroom and why I hadn't decorated it for so many years was this. The tiles had a mosaic of sludgy darks and lights, but all brown, and I felt restricted that all I could do in here was do something on a brown theme. But ingeniously I picked up some green varnish from Amazon and interspersed some of the tiles by painting them with nail varnish, and it just brings the whole thing together. So now, excuse me, I'm getting over COVID. Now it makes it seem like it was all meant to be. This is essentially a guest loo, really. That's why it's called the Louvre. And just stores stuff, and it is used occasionally by guests, but we don't get many. This is where the cleaning stuff is kept, nicely hidden in a tote bag. This is so ingenious. Previously we had roller blinds there, which were just very messy and untidy, and strings everywhere, folds and material and flapping and all of that. And now this privacy film is in the place where it needs to be, right against the glass, but it is so uplifting, and I think really goes with the Mona Lisa thing of giving you that sort of stained glass feel to the room. Yeah, it took me a while to paste it. I think you don't paste it, you just wet it and place it on the glass, but you've got to get the measurements right, so that took a while to work on, but got there. This is something I picked up in an auction, a wooden statue, which I think works well there. Here's some pampas grass that came from the garden, and it sits in a lovely cast iron vase that was my mum's. This is a floor cupboard thing which I then had the inspo to put up against the wall, because I just wanted to keep this floor clear because it's such a small space. I wanted to keep it clear, and we drilled it up against the wall, and now it can house spare soaps and towels and things like that. So that works. We painted woodwork, walls, ceiling in kelp green to keep the feel of the colour running through, because I think in very small enclosed spaces like that you need to keep the colour. You need a colour block really, because otherwise it just becomes very bitty. Down here I managed to source a bath mat from Next, which matches the tiles in these sort of ivory base, but then it has got little dark green stripes randomly. Well, no, it's not random, there's some uniformity there, isn't there? That's so that the green stripes go with the wall, the towel, the nail varnish. Anyway, the whole thing was as cheap as chips to put together. It was a revamp, and I'll hopefully put the prices of the things on when I edit, but it probably came in around £200 to go from a beige wasteland through to this, which I think is a really cozy and intimate and fun place to be. The plants up there are fake, as is the daughter pampers to go with the mummy pampers, and the bottle there is a green bottle which used to house whiskey, and TP took care of that. No longer houses the whiskey. But I really do think, and you'll see that from the photographs that I put in place, it has brought the whole room together and is an uplifting place to come and spend a penny. So if you have a small space like this, think about revamping it. The cost comes in sort of, you could say minimal, but you get such a result by throwing some paint on a wall and putting a few bits and pieces together to bring it into a bit of a more of a design, let's say. Anyway, thanks for joining me in the Louvre today. Hope you enjoyed your trip, and see you soon. Before we leave, what am I going to say? Please like if you like the video. Please subscribe if you'd like to pop back again and see more. And I've just seen something that I should have told you about before. Let's do that. If you subscribe, it helps me to see the numbers, helps me to see that I might be doing something right. I post a mishmash of things, which can be anything from housey stuff, like this is today, to food, to clothes, to general retirement life and life on an island. Thing I forgot to show you, and this is the thing I needed to show you. We have this as a fun picture, which I swap out for the real version occasionally when I'm feeling naughty. I think it goes very well with a bathroom, if you get my drift.